So there it was. The first night at Wrigley is in the books. It was a great night for me. Well, once I finally got into the venue, it was a great night. Getting into the venue, getting into town, ugh, Chicago, man. There's just too many people. Some of you people got to go, man. There's just too much going on in Chicago. It's tough. It's tough for a guy like me. So eventually we get inside the venue, and that was just amazing to step foot inside a Wrigley Field and just look around and okay, that part sucked because it just smelled like piss and beer when you tried to inhale the deal. But anyhow, you get back out there, you start smelling marijuana. It's a lot cooler when you're amongst the people. You know, they were burning down heavy and hard tonight. A lot of burning going. Cornhuskers were bringing it hard tonight with the burning in my section anyhow. Worked out great for F-Zappa 20 there. So we got sample in a jar, Chalkdust. That's how they open up the sample opener, and then just a rock hard, bringing it strong in Chalkdust torture. Second song of the night. So the Martian Monster, big personal favorite of mine, but I laid a bit of an egg tonight, man. Not a whole lot going on in Martian Monster, but it definitely had a sweat going after those three. Rift. I keep thinking, this will be the last time we hear Rift. That'll probably be it for a while, but nope. Guess Rift at this point is a regular. Yarmouth Road. I was just thinking, oh man, 555 would be cool right about now. Gordo drops a Yarmouth Road on us, but followed by a nice Sand. Probably the best song of the first set for me. Maybe Sand. Yeah, it was definitely Sand. Another Farmhouse song coming strong. What do you know? Then we get what I guess is a new song, Miss You. I don't know. I don't think it was a Trey song or anything like that. I think it was just a straight up one of the new songs that we haven't heard yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that one goes. I don't know. Trusty Chris Bryant cup tonight. She was like, "Do you want Anthony Rizzo or Chris Bryant?" And I was like, "Chris Bryant. Doesn't everybody want Chris Bryant?" Free, Blaze On, After the Wedge, and it just seemed like there were so many songs in this set where the dudes, the Cornhuskers, were like, "Dude, Peak and Chalkdust, gotta fire up a joint. The Sand is awesome, gotta fire up a joint. Free, F-Zappa 20, dude. I know your bong's not here, but here, hit this joint. Blaze On, man. You gotta fire up a joint for Blaze On." So things were looking good in the first half, man. I was like, woo, all right, man, not a bad first half here. Live from Chicago. So I don't know. Tried to get out and do a little moving around at set break. That was just a mistake. Went back out to the piss and beer section. Saw some dude, man, I don't know. He was screaming something about chompers at me. Get back to the section with the Cornhuskers. Alex and Jacques, man, they looked like they were ready to get down for the second set. We were all fired up. Down with Disease, Faygo, Twist, boom, boom, boom. Right when I was starting to think, man, I was just talking today about how Down with Disease is almost always good. Then right about, I don't know, right when the jam and Down with Disease should have got going, man. It wasn't going. I was getting like, shit, here we go, man, a dud. Nope, they turned the corner quickly. Then went into Faygo. People got fired up for Faygo, then Twist. Another Farmhouse song, perhaps bringing it strongest in the second set, after Sam did it in the first set. My cousins from Farmhouse just dominating the night again. 20 years later, Waste. Heard somebody yell back-to-back ballads. Quickly corrected those. Somebody's like, 20 years later, dude, better watch it, calling that a ballad, be careful. Waste was rather good tonight, man. Some guy was screaming, best ever Waste. He was like, I think his quote was, "I don't give a fuck if you make fun of me in your video. That was the best Waste ever." I'm gonna make fun of you, dude. That was your statement. You're sticking with it. 2001. Yeah, man. If I had lost the sweat came back by 2001. Late at night, 2001, Wrigley Field, 45,000 people just going nuts. It was a good time. Backwards down the number line. This is late in the show, man. I wasn't going to let that bother me. But then a Loving Cup was like, oh, come on, what's going on? Then we got a nice little encore. The Space Odyssey, pulled it off a cappella with that many loud fucking people, man. That was impressive. The chompers calmed down just enough. Although they were interrupted several times, the band was, as they were trying to do it. But we were excited, all right? Then we got the Antelope encore. Wasn't bouncing on that, that's for sure. During that Space Odyssey, it was like, do I do it, dude? Do I make my move? And then you hear them opening notes to Antelope. And it's like, well, I'm pretty much fucked. I'm here to the end. It was a nightmare getting out of there, but you ain't rolling on an Antelope, man. Night one in the books. It was pretty damn good. I don't know if you were sitting at home on couch tour like, this isn't that cool. If you were there, it was fucking cool. I'm not always there. Tonight I was, and it was awesome. Boom, we're at almost 5 minutes. We'll see you guys later. I don't know why I'm talking at this level of volume tonight. What are you going to do? When you're in Wisconsin, things are different.